Some of you are beasts, but only when life feels comfortable. You're a beast when the weather is perfect. You're a beast when everything is going your way. You're a beast when the coach tells you exactly what you want to hear. You're a beast when the money is flowing, when the relationship is working, when the motivation is high. But the moment life gets uncomfortable, you break, you bend, you fold. The moment darkness shows up, the moment pain enters your life, the moment things stop looking the way you imagined, you become a different person. Some of you lose yourself the second adversity arrives. You don't get the promotion, you go through heartbreak, you hit financial pressure. You enter a season where nothing makes sense, and suddenly your energy changes, your discipline disappears, your standards collapse. But hear me clearly, champions don't change with circumstances. Real beasts stay beasts in the storm. I give the same effort every single day, whether I feel good or bad, whether I'm tired or energized, whether people believe in me or doubt me. Because greatness is built through consistency, not convenience. And if you want to reach another level in life, there are things you must sacrifice. Some habits have to die, some mindsets have to go. Some people cannot come with you. You cannot carry average thinking into an extraordinary future. You need effort, real effort. I need you to match the energy of the obstacles standing in front of you, whatever your enemy is. Fear, poverty, laziness, doubt, addiction, excuses. Compete against it, fight back, because too many people want success without competition. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody wants to work. Everybody loves the reward, but very few fall in love with the process. And the process is painful. The process is uncomfortable. The process demands sacrifice. That's why most people quit. You must learn to become comfortable being uncomfortable, because life will never always feel good. Conditions will never always be perfect. There will be days you don't feel motivated, days you feel exhausted, days you question yourself. But those are the days that matter most. Anybody can grind when they feel inspired. The real question is, who are you when life gets hard? Because every decision you make is building your future. Every shortcut tears it down. Every excuse weakens it. Every lazy decision becomes part of the life you eventually live in. You are building your reality brick by brick. So stop complaining about the life you're creating with weak habits. If you put forth average effort, you will live an average life. That's the law. Average discipline creates average results. Average focus creates average income. Average commitment creates average dreams. You reap exactly what you sow. People ask me, why wake up so early? Why keep studying? Why keep pushing when you already made it? Because I refuse to live an average life. I want a phenomenal life. I want freedom. I want impact. I want to become the absolute best version of myself. And that requires work, not motivation. Work. Some of you keep waiting for the perfect opportunity. Listen carefully. You may not get more time. You may not get more chances. You may not get more support. But you can always give more effort. That's always available. So stop begging. Stop whining. Stop crying about what nobody gave you. Give more energy, give more focus, give more commitment, give more discipline. Because when you give everything you have, you become unstoppable. I didn't get here because I was the smartest person in the room. I didn't get here because life was fair. I got here because I refused to quit. I got that dog inside me, that hunger, that grind, that relentless mindset that says, no matter how hard this gets, I'm going to keep moving forward. And trust me, it will get hard. Every day won't feel beautiful. Some mornings you'll wake up carrying stress, pain, pressure, uncertainty. But those moments are tests. Life is constantly asking, how bad do you really want it? And distractions will always appear. Comfort will call your name. Your mind will beg you to stop. Because the brain is designed for survival, not greatness. The second pain appears, your brain says, this isn't fun. Let's slow down. Let's quit. Let's stay comfortable. That's why most people stay average. They spend their entire lives avoiding discomfort. But greatness lives on the other side of discomfort. The strongest people in the world are not the most talented. They are the people who learned how to function through pain. The people who trained when they didn't feel like training. The people who kept showing up when nobody clapped for them. The people who stayed disciplined while everyone else chose comfort. That's what creates a dangerous human being. You must do what you hate to do, with the same intensity as the things you love. That's discipline. That's mental toughness. That's growth. Because your greatest transformation happens in uncomfortable seasons. When you're exhausted but still keep going. When you're doubting yourself but still take another step. When life punches you in the mouth and you still refuse to stay down. That's where confidence is built. Not in comfort, in suffering. Everybody says they're a beast. But you only discover who the real beast is when beast mode requires sacrifice. When you've got to make the difficult phone calls, face rejection, risk embarrassment, push through fear, wake up early, train tired, study longer, work harder. That's where greatness is earned. You don't negotiate with discomfort, you attack it. Because the easy path leads to a hard life, and the hard path leads to a powerful life. The only way to grow is to challenge yourself, to enter spaces that scare you, to push beyond limits, to force your mind to expand, and eventually, what once felt painful becomes normal. The grind becomes your lifestyle. Discipline becomes your identity. You stop needing motivation because excellence becomes a habit. That's when your life changes forever. You start realizing, I'm capable of more. More discipline, more leadership, more success, more resilience, more greatness. You expand your capacity, you expand your standards, you expand your entire vision for your life. And suddenly the things that used to break you can't even shake you anymore. That's the power of a disciplined mind. Listen to me carefully. If you don't program your mind, the world will program it for you. And the world loves average. The world wants comfort, distraction, excuses, mediocrity. But if you want greatness, you must go to war with yourself every single day. You must build a mind that refuses to surrender, because success is not luck. Stop calling successful people lucky. You didn't see the years of sacrifice, the sleepless nights, the lonely mornings, the pain, the rejection, the failures they survived. That's not luck. That's work. That's discipline. That's consistency. So when everybody else says, this is too hard, you say, good, that means I'm growing. When everybody else quits, you keep going. When everybody else chooses comfort, you choose discipline. Because paradise is not built in comfort. Paradise begins in hell. And if you can survive the struggle, if you can master your mind, if you can become comfortable with discomfort, there is no limit to the person you can become.